That's what I told you. I ain't playing around. Yeah, I gotta get your mom, bro. My mom's not even here.
Test. Testing.
Let's bring out your favorite mascot, Freddy the Falcon. Your football team is coached by head coach Brandon Black, assistant coaches Rusty Rottenberg, Heath Brockemeyer, Scott Carlin, and volunteer coaches Brendan Dittmer and Wes Prater. The Falcon boys and girls cross-country teams are led by head coach Janet Rude and assistant coach Maddie Guest. Now, members of your 2023 Nebraska D1 State Football Playoffs qualifying team, the freshman, number 81, and tight end and linebacker Logan Black. Number 46, offensive and defensive line, Cale Haysbrook. Number 85, an offensive and defensive line, Bradley Null. Number 24, running back and linebacker, Jack Walsett. Number 27, wide receiver and safety, Landon Meyer. Number 72, an offensive and defensive line, Tyler Sextor. Sophomores, number 35, offensive and defensive line, Jonah Johnson. Number 12, running back and linebacker, Michael McFarland. Number 14, running back and linebacker, BJ Taki. Number 4, quarterback and safety, Jared Werner. 42, tight end and defensive line, Corbin Werner. Juniors, number 36, offensive and defensive line, Anthony Borgelt. Number 11, running back and linebacker, Travis Halsey. Number 20, an offensive and defensive line, Jay Jackson Halsey. Number 1, a quarterback and safety, Mason Nitz. Number 5, offensive line and linebacker, Kellen Olendale. At this time, we'd also like to thank the football student managers for their dedication this season. This year's student managers are Davis Rutchins, Cole Rutchins, Maddox Schaefer, Brady Schwartz, Chase Schwartz, Pete Werner, and Trevor Wilcox. And now for the members of your 2023 Elkhorn Valley girls and boys cross-country teams. Freshman Casey King, freshman Calvin Mulhall, freshman Landon Rutchins, 2022 state qualifier sophomore Katie Warnicki, 2021 state qualifier junior Isaiah Eckers, two-time state qualifier junior Marissa Bennett, junior Lily Hageman, senior Chris Furno, 2022 state qualifier senior Jocelyn Larson. And now here are your 2023 senior members of the Elkhorn Valley football team, having made the state playoffs their freshman, junior, and now senior years. Number 7 at running back and defensive end, Mason Schaefer. Number 33 at offensive and defensive line, Dominic Otis. Number 63 at offensive and defensive line, Leighton Meyer. Number 55, offensive and defensive line, Tristan Caldwell. Number 9, offensive and defensive line, Drew Hansen. Number 15 and wide receiver and safety, Dawson Henson. Number 8, running back and linebacker, Maverick Hageman. Number 2, wide receiver and safety, Nate Decker. And now the members of your 2023 Niobrara Valley Conference runners-up and your D3 district champions, the Elkhorn Valley Boys Cross Country State Qualifying Team. Freshman Evan Decker. Three-time state qualifier junior Isaac Eckert. Two-time state qualifier senior Owen Vondra. And your senior runner qualifying for state all 4 years, Waylon Warnicki. And your 2023 girls state cross-country qualifiers battling at every meet this year, freshman Mazzy Kuhar. two-time state qualifier, sophomore Tegan Haysbrook. And how about a round of applause for all of your Elkhorn Valley Falcons? Okay, and now if everyone will please turn your chairs and get ready, we'll have a slight show for both the football and the cross-country teams.
for a better way to get up out of bed instead of getting on the internet and checking a new hit me get up. First shot, hip strut walking, a little bit of humble, a little bit of cautious, somewhere between like Rocky and Cosby's for the game. Nope, y'all can't copy yet. Bad moonwalking, and this here is our party. My posse's been on Broadway, and we did it all way. Chrome music, I shed my skin and put my bones into everything I record to it. And yeah, I'm on. Let that stage light go and shine on down. Got that Bob Barker suit game and Plinko in my style. Money know it spreads faster than any virus. It's fear. Now when it comes to fear, you can either forget everything and run. I said, or you can face everything and rise. I believe. And let me tell you what I believe. I believe it. I believe we will face everything. I believe that we will win. It's not how you fall, it's how you get back up. And what don't kill us make us stronger, boy. Bet that up. Take a swing at us, you better hit hard. Cause when we swing back, it's like, oh God. It's time to buckle up and fight hard. Now it's all buckle up and fight hard. Que no buen día toda tu familia, mi amigo se falta maldito. Vamos a darle duro esta vida. Say with me. I believe, say with me. I believe, say with me. I believe. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip, word up on your lip, lip, better than to rip, rip, break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes, you take me to the top. I'm ready for whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do what it takes, and I feel being typical. Looking at my body feeling miserable, always hanging on to the visual. I wanna be invisible, looking at my years like I'm out of dumb. Everybody needs to be a part of them. Never be enough on the prodigal son. I was born to run, I was born for this. Whip, whip, run me like a racehorse, pull me like a ripcord, break me down and build me up. I wanna be the slip, slip, word up on your lip, lip, better than to rip, rip, break me down and build me up. Whatever it takes, 'cause I love the adrenaline in my veins. I do whatever it takes, 'cause I love how it feels when I break the chains. Whatever it takes,
All right, so Mr. Weichheiser came out and said I got to go first, so that's cool. I'm sure the boys will appreciate that, give them a little more time to settle down and get their long speeches ready. So first of all, just a couple thank yous. First of all, to the spouses and families of the coaches up here, Mrs. Black, Mrs. Rottenberg, Mrs. Brockemeyer, soon to be Mrs. Carlin, right? That's Saturday, by the way, as long as she doesn't run away. So there's still hope for her yet. Then Mrs. Dittmer and Mrs. Prater. These guys put a lot of time into the program and help us be as successful as we can be on game day and stuff, and put a lot of time in during the week, and I truly appreciate all their efforts. Mr. Dittmer, he doesn't get seen very often, but that's because he's up in the booth doing a very important job. But he spends hours every week watching film, and he's constantly texting me, and I know he's talking to Coach Brockemeyer to make sure that he's looking for what we're asking him to, so I appreciate his efforts very much. Mr. Prater, I can't get these roughnecks up here to the game successfully with all our stuff without him, and it's great to have him be a part of what we do, to where I can just be like, hey, I need this, and then I don't have to think about it ever again. So those two really make our game day go very smoothly, and I appreciate everything they do. So special round of applause for the coaches and the guys thank you to the parents. It truly is a privilege to coach this young group of men, and I mean that from the bottom of my heart, especially these seniors. I remember as freshmen coming in, like we had to talk about how it how detentions affected practice and that type of thing, and they've gone from that conversation to really almost making it easy. And I say almost, but I truly mean that it is easy. I remember back in July when we got done with camp, we talked to the coaches. I was talking to the coaches, I was like, well, that went real smooth, right? So I knew then that we had the potential to have a pretty successful and eventful year. And then we come out of strength training, out of summer. Everybody is stronger and faster than what they were, the year before. And then we go right into the game, and literally it is just, we don't have to worry about the basics anymore, because that is helping us being taught at the junior high level. So another thank you goes out to Mr. Meyer to make sure in junior high he's teaching some of or a lot of the basic things that we want taught in high school. These seniors have been through a lot of ups and downs, right? We didn't have a great year their sophomore year, then came back last year and had a really tough schedule, and I think it kind of put us on the radar a little bit. And then this year we just rolled. They're very talented. They are great leaders. They make it to where when we come to practice, the young guys in the back take a lot less attention because they're doing what we need them to do, and I appreciate them. And I love you guys. You have touched my life in a positive manner. I hope I have done the same for you. I'll do anything for you. I really will. Just thank you very much. Thank you all the fans, all the friends that come out. I hope we can pack the place tonight. Be loud. As far as I know, 8-man football, this is the first home playoff game we've had for 8-man football, so I'm super excited about that. I hope you guys are super excited about that. And then, in the spirit of Mr. Meyer, we're going to go neutralize the Chargers. Right? Was that right, Mr. Meyer? I mean, what Mr. Meyer is. All right. I've already talked to them, and they do not want to talk, Lisa.
I just want to say thank you to our team for always showing up at practice and pushing us. And I just want to thank my mom and Corey for giving us food, and my mom washing my clothes, my jersey after every game, and really that's it.
I'd like to thank parents, my dad showing up to all the games, best fans that our school could ask for. These boys right here, I couldn't thank you for better 4 years of my life. Trev for pushing me in practice, and more importantly, my coaches, thank you for everything you guys have done. You You guys mean the world to me.
I'd like to thank Mindy and my mom and all the other parents who help with sandwiches after the away games, and I'd like to thank the JV boys for always coming to practice and making us better. That's about it. Roll Tide.
I want to thank the fans for coming out to our games. I want to thank Boyd and Candy for taking pictures. My family, they supported me all the way these 4 years. My teammates, coaches, thank you guys. And lastly, seniors, it's been fun. It's been a blessing. Thank you guys.
So I'm really bad at public speaking, so my mom made me write some stuff down. First, I want to thank the parents, all of them, but especially my mom and my family for doing, coming up, showing support. It means a lot, and doing all the really, really nasty laundry. Like, it can't be understated how gross it really is. Next, I'd like to thank the coaches. There aren't many people who can say that they've been to playoffs 3 out of their 4 years of high school, and I'm very grateful to them for that, so I do appreciate it. Finally, I'd like to thank the team. I've been a part of many good teams, many good football teams over my high school career, and this team is definitely the winning team, and I'm super excited to go win Elkhorn Valley's first playoff game with them today. Thank you.
I'd just like to thank my family and the community for always supporting us, even though our sophomore year we weren't very good. And lastly, the team, it's been a great time playing 4 years with you guys especially, and thank you to the coaches for always pushing us.
So I assume I'm next, and I'm kind of like Mav, I get a little stage fright, so I wrote a few things down too. I want to congratulate the football team on their home playoff. That's pretty sweet. I want to thank the Booster Club for everything they've done for us this season. I'd like to thank the junior high runners. You guys want to stand up? I don't have a student manager, and they're my student manager. They help give out water. They do errands for me. They help, and then they have to go run when they get done. So thank you. I want to thank Miss Guest, my assistant, and Mr. Blackbank, his family. You know what? I'm going to thank my family, but my family includes all the parents and grandparents that show up at our meets. This is such an interactive sport. If you've never been to a cross-country meet, parents don't just come to cheer. You guys are involved. You never know what kind of job you're going to get. I know one meet I handed Desi Rutchins her water and said, hey, you need to go give water to these guys. And she looked at me and then she went and did it, you get to be involved. And I really appreciate all the support, all the running around the course. I mean, you have to be in shape to do this, to support this team. It's just a really unique experience. If you've never been to one, you should go to one. These runners are special to me. Everybody worked really hard this season. The beginning of the season was kind of rough with all the heat index and stuff. It was really hard to run out, to get our speed up, because we couldn't run where we need to get out and run. Tegan, Waylon, and Tristan medaled in every meet except one that they ran in, and Mazzy medaled in every single one of the meets she was in. We're really lucky to have Mazzy this year because she ran for Battle Creek last year, and I don't think the coach is too happy with me. He did get to send a couple people to state, so we'll see him there. The girls, they worked really hard this year and tried really hard to get that third place position, but we just have a really tough district. It was hard to beat Westhold out. We've got so many individual runners that will actually probably medal at state, so they did a good job. Good job, girls. The boys team had an outstanding year. They were either runner-up or champion in 5 of the 8 meets they had. I knew going into districts that they probably had third locked up, but they blew me away by getting number 1. Tristan and Waylon and Owen all beat people that had beat them all season long. So that's pretty amazing. I'm truly blessed to be their coach. And so, thank you.
I'd like to thank my family, first of all, my parents and grandparents for coming to every meet for the last 4 years. It's a lot of hours put in, but I appreciate it. And I'd like to thank my team too for making all those hours enjoyable for somewhat. I mean, running's not very fun, but we got through it. So I'd like to thank Mrs. Rude, Miss Guest, and Mrs. Crilly for dealing with us that entire time. It's a lot of effort in itself too. And lastly, I'd like to thank any parents or other members of the community that helped out and supported the team in any way. A lot goes into it, and I know we couldn't get it done without you guys, so thank you.
Hey guys, you want it back?
I think Nitz wanted to talk.
Okay, what's next?
All right, we're gonna line up tallest to shortest. You're gonna take your right hand, you're gonna put it in the air. All right, reach through the person's legs in front of you and grab their left leg. Left arm. All right, then they're gonna go ahead and, it's called skin the snake. So go ahead and sit down. You're going to walk over. They're gonna get all the way laid down and they're gonna start over. Get all the way back up. The first team to stand will win. Thank you, gentlemen. All right, so we're gonna need 4 lines of students. You seniors are a team of 8. You 6 with you 2 seniors are a team of 8. You 7 with Mrs. Guest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, and then you 8. You'll be the back of the line. If you're injured, just be the back person in the line and you'll be fine. So Tyler and Jay. All right, we're gonna just shove our chairs over there. Okay. Mrs. Guest is requesting that we have a volunteer from the audience to fill in for her. All right, come on down. Are going to line up right here, tallest to shortest. State qualifying cross-country team right here.
Next cross-country team is going to go right here. The juniors and a few sophomores. Sophomores to freshmen. Tallest to shortest.
Wait, so they go like this? Like this?
All right, are we ready to start? Raise your right hand and grab the hand in front of you. On your marks, get set. We gotta fix this here. Okay, yep, you be in the back. Okay, you're fine in the back. On your marks, get set. Back person, sit down and go. It looks like this back team is the winner. It looks like that back team of freshmen and a few sophomores might be back in playoffs in a few years.